AI is giving CEOs new power weapons. See the proof. What if I told you that the world's most popular language app is also one of its most advanced psychological experiments? You see that friendly Duolingo owl? It is not just a mascot. It is the face of a new corporate arsenal, where CEOs are deploying AI-powered weapons to control your habits and build their empires. This is the hidden strategy for how your daily screen time is being manipulated. And the evidence is hiding in plain sight. The addiction engine: how Duolingo engineered your habit. Let's start with Duolingo. With tens of millions of daily active users, it is the undisputed king of language learning. But that success isn't just about making learning fun. It's about making it addictive. CEO Luis von Ahn hasn't just built an education app, he has perfected a behavioral engineering machine. The strategy is called gamification, but that term is too simple. It is a precisely calibrated system of psychological triggers. The daily streak, for example, isn't just a game. It is a weaponized form of loss aversion. The fear of breaking your streak and losing your progress is a more powerful motivator than the desire to learn a new word. The app preys on this basic human fear to keep you coming back day after day. It is a digital puppet master pulling your strings, one notification at a time. But it gets even more sophisticated. While Duolingo partnered with OpenAI to use GPT-4 for its Premium Max subscription, the real engine is its own in-house AI, BirdBrain. BirdBrain analyzes nearly 1 billion exercises a day to learn your personal weaknesses and build a lesson plan just for you. This isn't just about learning, it is about creating a simulated reality. The Role-Play feature lets you have conversations with an AI like ordering coffee in Paris. The AI adapts, it feels real, and it never gets tired. The Explain My Answer feature acts as a personal tutor, giving you instant feedback when you make a mistake. And the results are staggering. These features are so effective, they've driven a massive surge in engagement. This isn't just helping you learn, it is conditioning you to depend on the app. Every conversation, every correction, deepens your reliance. Luis von Ahn said it himself: "AI accelerates our mission to make high-quality education available to everyone." But what it is also doing is creating one of the most powerful feedback loops ever designed, turning casual users into committed daily participants and driving explosive growth for the company. You think you are choosing to learn, but every interaction has been engineered to keep you hooked. The control system, Starbucks, and the all-seeing AI. This strategy isn't just happening on your phone. It is being deployed by CEOs in the physical world, in places you visit every day. And the next battleground is your morning coffee. Enter Starbucks. For years, the coffee giant has been collecting your data through its rewards program. But now, under a powerful AI system called Deep Brew, that data has become a weapon for hyper-personalization. Deep Brew analyzes everything: your past orders, the time of day you visit, the weather, and even what is popular in your specific neighborhood. The result? Those just for you offers that pop up in your app aren't random. They are precisely targeted psychological nudges. The AI knows that people who buy caramel macchiatos are more likely to try a pumpkin spice latte. It knows you are more likely to add a pastry to your order on a cold morning. These aren't just recommendations, they are calculated moves to encourage more frequent visits and higher spending, and it's working. Reports confirm that stores using Deep Brew have seen a major lift in customer engagement and loyalty. But the real power of a CEO's new arsenal isn't just in nudging customers. It is about controlling the entire operation. Starbucks is rolling out another AI tool called Green Dot Assist. This is a generative AI assistant for baristas. If a new employee forgets the recipe for a seasonal drink, they just ask the iPad, and the AI gives them the answer instantly. The system can even predict a rush hour before it happens and suggest adjusting staff levels. This is total control, optimized by an algorithm. Less waste, faster service, and more predictable profits. The barista is more efficient. You get your coffee faster, and you spend more money than you planned. Every part of the experience, from the offer you see on your phone to the speed of the line in the store, is being shaped by AI. This isn't just serving coffee anymore. It is running a global empire with algorithmic precision. The enterprise overlords, AI in the boardroom. If you think this is just about coffee and language apps, You are missing the bigger picture. The same power weapons being tested on consumers are now being handed to the most powerful CEOs in the world. This is where the manipulation goes from personal to systemic. Take a company like Palantir. It has become the mission control operating system for entire organizations. Palantir's AI platform doesn't just analyze data. It unifies all of a company's fragmented information, from supply chains to financial transactions, and turns it into a predictive engine for executives. It's no surprise that Palantir has seen its U.S. commercial revenue surge, with analysts projecting continued massive growth into 2026. CEOs are not just trying AI, they are committing to it at scale because it gives them an unprecedented advantage. This isn't an isolated case. A recent Gartner survey found that 80% of CEOs expect AI to force major changes in their company's operations. They see the future not as digital business, but as autonomous business, where AI assists with or even makes key decisions. The era of relying on human instinct and experience is ending. The era of the AI-advised CEO is here. These AI power weapons are becoming the standard for elite decision-making. And what's truly alarming is how persuasive this technology has become. It's not just in your head. A recent study published in Nature Human Behavior found that when an AI had access to basic demographic information, it was able to sway people's opinions in a debate more effectively than a human opponent 64% of the time. It subtly adapts its arguments using personalized language and emotional appeals tailored to the individual. Now, imagine that persuasive power scaled across millions of users and integrated into every level of a corporation. That is the new reality. If you are starting to see your apps and the companies behind them differently, hit that subscribe button. Because understanding these forces is the first step to reclaiming your autonomy. The science of digital puppetry. So, how does this all work? Why is this new generation of AI so effective at influencing our behavior? It comes down to a few core principles of psychology, now amplified to a scale never before possible. First is hyper-personalization. Your phone, your apps, and your loyalty cards have created a detailed psychological profile of you. AI sifts through this data to understand your habits, your desires, and your weaknesses. This allows CEOs to move beyond broad advertising and into what is essentially one-to-one manipulation. The AI isn't trying to persuade a million people. It is trying to persuade you, and it knows exactly which buttons to push. Second is the exploitation of cognitive biases. We've already talked about loss aversion with Duolingo's streaks, but it goes deeper. AI can deploy tactics like scarcity, think limited time offer, notifications, or reciprocity, where a small, personalized gift or discount makes you feel obligated to spend more. These aren't new tricks, but with AI, they can be deployed with perfect timing and personalization for millions of individuals simultaneously. Third, and most importantly, is the illusion of reality. Generative AI like GPT-4 can create content that is virtually indistinguishable from human-created text. The AI role-play partner in Duolingo doesn't feel like a bot. It feels like a patient tutor. The personalized recommendation from Starbucks doesn't feel like an algorithm. It feels like a helpful suggestion. This blurs the line between authentic interaction and calculated manipulation, making us lower our guard and become more susceptible to influence. The bottom line is that CEOs are no longer just selling products. They are engineering behavior. They are using AI to create perfectly tailored realities designed to guide you toward their desired outcome, whether it is learning a language, buying a coffee, or staying loyal to their brand. They have become the architects of our digital habits. Conclusion: we've seen how Duolingo uses gamification and AI tutors to build an engagement engine. We've seen how Starbucks uses Deep Brew to control both customer spending and internal operations. And we've seen how this trend is scaling up to the highest levels of the corporate world, with companies like Palantir providing CEOs with an all-seeing eye over their empires. This isn't a distant future, it is happening right now. The friendly notifications on your phone, the personalized offers in your inbox, they are the subtle whispers of a new kind of power. A power that is predictive, personal, and profoundly persuasive. CEOs have been given a new set of weapons, and they are using them to turn your daily habits into the foundations of their corporate empires. The proof is in the explosive growth. the record engagement, and the quiet algorithmic control being exerted over our choices every single day. The question is no longer if AI is being used to influence you, but how and by whom. If you found this analysis eye-opening, hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden forces shaping our world. And now I want to hear from you. Which app or company do you think is the most manipulative? Let me know in the comments below.